Finally, after several weeks of nothing happening because Dylan had to decimate the environment by killing 2 mice, um, um, the Elder Gods world returns. Kai and Kardinn have spent the last 2 weeks sleeping. Not that much time actually passed. It's only been probably like a few seconds, but whatever. Kai, last time, went and met the Godfather Owlin, in charge of the black market of Gatford. Meanwhile, Kardinn had his lovely date with Miss Fuck. What's her name? Uh, Kess. Kies. Yeah. Had a date with Kies and went home with her for a nice dinner, but didn't progress beyond that because she's not that kind of bird. And they planned to set off for the Druids of Slither Springs out in the west of Gatford. And this is where we start. So, two of you have met back up at the bunkhouse of the place, the Adventuring Guild, and it's getting late, so you can just do whatever.
All right. So like we're just like chilling at the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, you're at the bunkhouse. All the different amenities is here. The office is next door.
All right. Well, Kardinn, we gotta make sure we sleep good tonight. Got a journey ahead of us. All that Slither Springs. God, why are you dead every time I talk to you, bro?
Tom,
Must be that bird brain of yours.
Bird brain what?
Must be that bird brain of yours, bro. Like every time I go to talk to you, you're just like you're not there.
What'd you say?
He was saying how you need to rest up because we have a journey ahead of us tomorrow.
Oh. Okay.
I don't remember him being that raspy, but okay.
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 All right. Well, I'm going to bed.
I can't remember if Kardinn is the deeper one or that's Zarin.
I think Kardinn's the deeper one.
So he's like this.
Sounds about right.
Okay.
Actually, not that deep.
So like this.
Yeah, sounds about right.
All right. Very good.
All right, so the two of you have a long rest and get up, have breakfast. It's early in the morning. Dawn is just about to happen, and you're able to set off on your multi-day journey. It'll take about. Let me bring you to the Gatford map. That will take about. It'll take about 2 to 3 days to get to the foothills that Slither Spring of the mountain range that Slither Springs is in, and then it'll take another 3 days just to get to Slither Springs because you're traveling through the mountains.
Right.
You can hire a cart to get you to the foothills, but beyond that, you're on your own.
I could fly.
All right, just it will. You can fly Kai like you did from Midwall to Arborea,
Right.
but just bear in mind you will be getting a point of exhaustion every day, which will reset when you long rest. But if you do encounter something, that will be a problem.
All right. I guess my question is, would it be faster to take a carriage or for me to fly 8 hours straight, rest, fly 8 hours straight?
Um, Kai, how heavy are you?
Oh, hold on. He's not as fat as normal dwarves. He's 130 pounds.
Okay, yeah. And what's your strength, Garden?
Um, a 15.
Oh shit, yeah. If you're dashing, yeah, you probably you could fly there faster.
You think so? Okay. Well, I don't want to just pick him up and. Kai, would you rather I pick you up and fly us there, which will be faster? Or do you want to take a carriage?
Uh, oh, if it's faster to fly, just pick me up. But I'll make it easier on you. And he'll wild shape into a rat.
All right, so you have to carry a crab and a rat. Actually, no, you can dismiss the crab into a pocket dimension.
Yep.
How long can you stay as a crab at this level?
Let me check.
Not a crab, stay in wild shape.
A number of hours equal to half your druid level rounded down. So 2.
2 hours?
2 hours. Um, how long is a short rest?
A short rest is 1 hour, so you could short rest while he's carrying you, and just get your wild shapes back, and just keep wild shaping.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's if that works mechanically, fuck it.
Yeah, there's no rule against it. Like you can take as many short rests as you can.
It's just you can't have more than like what is it 2 long rests in a row or something like that.
I think you can only benefit from 1 long rest per 8 hours or 24 hours or
Or there's
so.
like per 24. So yeah, he'll just do that. Like turn into a rat, and then every time it's about to wear off, just pop it again. And he'll dismiss clackers.
All right. So the two of you fly off into the distance. Kardinn, with this light of load, you don't have to worry about any exhaustion because, like, a rat is you're basically carrying an apple. Your gear weighs more. Your bow weighs more than he does at the moment. So yeah. You and Larry are flying side by side. And you get a decent way. Fuck.
Was Larry the most recent?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you get about there. So, and then you have to sit down for the night and rest. You're gonna keep watch.
Yeah, I'll take a watch.
Okay. Will it just be you taking watch, or are you gonna buy watch?
Would it technically? Because of like the number of long short rests that I took. Like I'm not trying to like be like a fucking coke lock here or whatever, but like, do I necessarily have to long rest tonight? Because I kind of bummed around in a pocket all day. I mean, if I take
you're
exhaustion,
taking power naps, but
yeah, that's true. All right, yeah. So I'll do like the first half if he wants to do the second half.
Yeah, you definitely would need a long rest because because
Okay.
short rests don't work that way.
I just want to make sure. Want me to roll perception?
Yeah, roll perception. Bloody fucking hell.
My eyes see all.
If they do, you can see the light of Gatford in the distance, very dim, because it's not modern society, but they do have like street lamps, so you can see a bit of a glow. The sun has set. The moon is starting to come out, and did I say if there was moon phases? I forget. Well, there should be lunar phases. Yeah, there's it's about like 3/4 moon or so. Slowly becoming a full moon. Yeah, not much happening. It's rather nice.
Nice. You know, tonight is known as the cold moon. It's the last full moon of the year.
Interesting.
Yep. It's also known as the moon of the long night or the Yule moon. But yeah, everything seems chill. So I'll just sit there, just kind of like menacingly staring into the fire. And just kind of like thinking on his meeting with the Don, and he's kind of hoping he doesn't have to do anything like particularly, I guess, evil, but you know,
You need to
he's
steal the Archdruid's crown? Staff?
yeah, but I think it's a crown, you said.
Yeah,
But
crown,
the thing
that's
is that like he's hoping that he's able to get away with it and not get caught. That way he doesn't have to like, off anybody. So yeah, he's just kind of like thinking. He's like theory crafting in his head what it's gonna be like. Like he's like, will druids have good defenses? Maybe not. Probably not. Yeah, they're not gonna have good defenses.
I mean,
It's
you're a
probably
druid yourself. You've probably spent some time in a land circle before. A sea land circle, if that makes sense.
yeah.
Eland?
A cold sea
Well,
land.
it's called the Circle of Land, but you could choose like a
Yeah,
specification. And
circle
mine
of the
is
coast,
sea.
basically.
Yeah. So.
You've probably spent some time in one. I mean, they can defend themselves.
Oh yeah, not that they couldn't defend themselves, just if they have like any sort of like if thievery is something that they typically have to worry about, and I feel like it's not
In
as big
general,
of a
in your
concern.
experience, no.
Yeah,
So, in the circle of the coast, it was a bit more piratey. So there was a little bit of thievery on the mines, but honor among thieves. They didn't really steal from each other.
yeah,
The pirate
it's the
code,
way,
you know.
the way of the sea.
But
Okay.
you don't know
pirates.
much about the Circle of Stone.
Hmm.
Anyways, you trade off with Kardinn, and Kardinn, if you want to take a watch, roll perception.
Okay.
All right, yeah. With that perception, you can't see the glow of Gatford. It's that dim. It's a nice night, some stars in the sky. You think you hear some rustling in a bush. Your head snaps to that direction, and it was just wind. And your watch passes uneventfully.
Huh. Must have been the wind.
When the Skyrim guard kills you, and it's like, must have been the wind. Anyways, the dawn comes, the two of you get up and ready to go. Kai, you wild shape into a rat or whatever the fuck small creature you want.
think I'm a crab today.
You're a crab. Okay, you're crabbing it up. Let's just kind of one of you roll a d100.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Ugh.
Interesting.
We're all dead.
So over the next couple days, you fly towards the foothills, and you get to about the point where the carriage would be dropping you off, and you see there's like a little outpost here. That would be where the carriage stops to pick up any travelers heading to Gatford, resupply, and there's just some people living here.
Is it like a spot where we'd be able to spend the night?
You could, yeah. It seems like it's a. I don't suppose either of you have played Breath of the Wild.
The Zelda game?
Yeah.
I've seen gameplay for it.
You know the horse stable?
Yes.
It's like that.
Okay.
So yeah, you fly down. It's in the evening, and yeah, you can rent a couple beds. It's a communal rest tent. But yeah, you can walk up to the proprietor of this outpost.
Alrighty, I walk up to them.
Right, there's like a little shop thing, like a storefront counter kind of, and he's kind of standing behind it and looks up from his journal and looks at you. He's like, well, if it ain't a dwarf, are you heading back home to Slither Springs? I take it.
Well, not like home, but like we're going to visit.
I see. Maybe you
yeah.
got family there or something.
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, apologies for assuming. Just there's a large amount of dwarves over in Slither Springs. Dow too, Dow Denasi. Quite a lot. Of course, that doesn't mean we don't see elves and humans coming and going from Slither Springs, but the majority of the population does seem to be dwarves and Earth Genasi.
All right. Yeah, no, I don't blame you, dude. It's like, that's what it is.
And actually, now that I get a look of you, you smell of the sea. So
yeah.
I don't know why I thought you were from that stone circle over there.
Yeah, like, are they like cool? Like, do they like guests and stuff, or are they?
Oh yeah, they have a few all the time. Mainly, there's sometimes they get some tourists just because stone druids not very common. Most druids prefer working with living things. Though their mindset, the earth is earth as in like ground, not planet Earth. The earth is as much as part of the ecosystem as the rest of everything. So someone has to take care of it, I suppose.
Right. Yeah. It's. I don't know a lot about rocks. I mean, like, I know about like Carl, and that could be kind of like sharp and hard like rocks, but I don't like talk to it.
I don't know anything about coral, so I mean,
Who
I
is
think
this? Carl.
You know, like Carl, that stuff in the water.
I
Like,
think
it's bad.
speak with plant. I would allow speak with plants to work on coral.
I thought Carl was.
I thought Carl was living.
It is living.
Oh, it is living. Okay, I thought.
That's why I'm saying speak with plants would work.
Okay, all right. Not speak with dead. Right, got you. So
If it's bleached, and it had a mouth, speak with dead could work, but it's not humanoid and it doesn't have a mouth.
yeah.
Actually, Coral's an animal.
Is it really?
It's
it kind of is an animal.
It's classified as an animal.
It's complicated. I personally in D&D, I like speak with beasts does not work on coral just because
Well, no,
it's
speak with animal.
I mean, yeah, speak with animal. It works on beasts. That's why, like, I'm not saying, like, I'm not trying to be like a, like, just in my mind, coral is like the plants parts, like they're the trees of the sea, basically. In my mind,
Right.
seaweed's
Gotcha.
grass.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, like, yeah, coral is just polyps.
I know, but like, that's just how I'd rule it. I see them more plant-like than animal-like, even though technically they're in the animal kingdom.
Overruled.
You
Yo, shut
don't get
up.
to make that decision. Actually, you are now level 4, Kardinn.
Oh no.
Uh, yeah. It's like I don't know anything about coral. I've seen the ocean, but I've never seen a reef. Actually, I just know they exist.
You've seen the motion in the
Oh,
ocean.
they could be like real dangerous for boats, and stepping on it can like hurt you. It's really sharp. Probably like to defend itself and stuff from like fish and other organisms that want to like eat it. But yeah, it's pretty cool though. Like I want to eventually attach some to my staff here so that like it does like some slashing instead of like bopping. But it's probably hard,
Cool,
so
too.
you know.
I thought your staff was coral.
Oh, was it?
Animal cruelty.
Right. It's forced to do bludgeoning when it's shillelagh. Yes, never mind. So it is made out of coral. I forgot that I flavored that. Yeah. So my staff is coral, and like I have to be like really careful where I hold it. See, like I have seaweed wrapped around the areas where I hold it with my hands for when I use it in combat. But yeah, it'll cut people up real fierce. This is dead coral though. I found it and shaped it. I didn't kill the plant.
That's understandable. Well, what can I help you two with?
Um, Looking for some beds if you got some.
Oh yeah, we always
Just
got beds. We have a few people staying tonight. They're actually on their way back to Getford. Waiting for the next carriage to come in. But yeah, it's about a silver piece a bed.
all right. Um, yeah, I'll give him 2 silver.
Okay.
Well, actually, hold on. Do you also have like food by chance?
Oh yeah, yeah. Mostly wild game stuff. We goat, mountain goat, occasional boar. We are near that forest to the south, which doesn't have a name yet because the DM is lazy. Um, but yeah, some fish. We are near that little stream, but of course, uh,
So how much would it be for dinner in addition to the
uh,
beds?
probably not probably be about a copper for a meal each, of course.
Damn, copper. Um,
Can't
all right, yeah,
afford
he'll
that.
give him 3 silver and oh, you said 2 silver each, right?
2 silver, and then two, excuse me, copper for
So that'd be 4 silver, and then if I can, he'll just give him a gold piece and just say, yeah, here you go, just keep the change.
thank you a lot. Just pick a bed. There's no bed assignments. Just pick one and go crazy. Don't go crazy on it because we've had to replace a couple beds through the years, and honestly, that can get a bit expensive at times. But
People were going crazy in there, weren't they?
we had a couple of Goliaths come through and a half giant that let's just say they had no shame.
Oh, well, my buddy here has a girlfriend, and like,
I do.
well, I mean, like, you went on a date with her, right?
I thought this is true.
So a potential girlfriend,
Right.
and I have many paramours in different ports.
All right, a bit too much information for my liking, but look, sounds good. Dinner should be ready soon. There's a little campfire over there. He like nods his head to the left, and you see like some smoke rising.
As he says that, you know, I think it went really well, but I'm not really sure. I'm really, really nervous. I want this to go
The
well.
guy is like starting to get like a bit red faced, like he's like
I'll just kind of like give the guy a nod and like grab Kardinn by the shoulder and like start walking in the direction
Oh,
of like
I was
the dinner
talking to
spot.
him.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me, pal. Sorry.
God.
Go ahead. I guess tell him. I'll go over be by the fire. Fuck.
All right, fuck
you have
yeah.
decent insight. You would see him starting to get uncomfortable.
You know what?
Now does
Before I
Kardinn
start
care?
discarding care, no, Cardin does not care. What Cardin's going to do is he's gonna go back with Kai. How about we get something to drink?
Are you asking
Kai.
the guy?
Kai, yeah.
Oh, Kai. You're asking Kai. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
All right,
Wonder if they have any ale.
let's find out. Is there a bar?
Does it look like we have a bar?
Right, we're not in Wild West.
Does it look like every town has a saloon?
This isn't even a
Literally.
town. It's just like a little horse stable.
No, I know. I'm just. See, but that's the thing though, is that if you ever found a place like an outpost in Wild West, guaranteed there'd be a saloon.
Always is.
They're
Doesn't
yeah,
matter
like
where.
they're always no, like that's the fucked up part. They're like really always was. If you went to like some little small outpost for watering your mules or your horses, it would be like saloon, water, stables, maybe a spot for beds. And that's if there was like a well built around it. If not, then it was just like a little oasis.
All right. So do we end up getting a drink?
I mean, there's water. No ale.
No.
Oh,
We
you guys don't have
need
ale?
alcohol.
Ah, damn.
Fuck, where's your alcohol?
Over in Gatford.
Where?
In Gatford.
What kind of tavern
It's
is this?
this is not a tavern.
Like, Kai, I mean, Kardinn.
Talking to yourself again.
I know. I think that like what this dude's trying to say is that they don't have any booze, so we're just gonna have to chill by the fire and wait for dinner.
Do you at least have bread?
Oh my
No.
god, no.
Fuck, what do you have?
Some wild game and berries.
How the fuck do you not have bread?
We don't have a wheat field here. And it's expensive to transport those kinds of goods out here.
I see. Fuck.
He's starting to get very irritated with you, Kardinn.
Well, I was gonna sit down and have a talk with you about this with a beer, but I guess I might as well just start talking now. Anyways,
What?
this is the same innkeeper, right?
Yes.
Okay. You know, I've never been one to be good with the ladies, if I'm being completely honest.
Oh my-
But there's just something
Barbell, help me.
special. There's something special about her. And Cardin just proceeds to talk about this for like 45 minutes with him if he stays there.
You see him, he's extremely uncomfortable. but he
Ugh.
listens. But yeah,
Okay.
while you do that, Kai, are you listening to the conversation, or are you gonna get some food?
Food.
All right, yeah.
As he's walking away, be like, "Hey, bring me some back, please."
All right, fine.
So yeah, you wait at the campfire, and there's a little halfling kind of cooking away. Right now, she's looks like she's cooking some goat, and some boar was already prepared, and there's a little basket of berries that you can help yourself to.
Grab like a handful of berries, and then I guess like I'll grab like a little bit of boar, some for me and some for Kardinn, and then walk over and give it to him.
Right.
And I just kind of like stand there slightly at a distance eating it after I hand it to him, listening to the conversation.
Yeah. So that goes on for 45 minutes.
Yeah, and then he just finishes off. And that's why I don't eat bread from strangers. So,
Right. Well,
any kind
unfortunately, I have to close for the night. He pulls down like a little blind.
of-
And then you hear him like start climbing up a ladder into a little bunk that seems to be above the stall he was in.
All right, talk to you tomorrow morning.
Kai, you hear him muttering, "Oh my fucking sweet god of Catford, Barbell." No, not Barbell. Garnell.
Or no.
Barbell's the chaotic one. Garnell. Garnell, please save me from this man.
Not man.
Bird. Um. Yeah. So after that, Kai just kind of like chuckles and heads over to a bed to pass out for the night.
Yeah. You sleep. Come morning, the two of you get up. It appears the guy's still asleep in his bunk. The other people that are also resting here, waiting for the carriage back to Gafford, are still asleep. But two of you can grab a quick bite from the halfling girl that's cooking food for breakfast.
Batfist.
It seems to be very similar to what it was last night, only more berries opposed to meat.
I will eat solely berries for breakfast.
All right.
Where's the meat?
There is meat, just not as much as there was at night.
I'm only eating berries, bro. Like there's mutton and boar. Just go get it yourself, bro. Brought your dinner to you last night. You can't expect me to bring every meal to you.
I flew you here.
That's fair, but also I made myself small so that it wouldn't be a burden on you. So like, we're kind of even.
Are we?
I think so.
I suppose.
Poggers, I suppose.
I suppose.
I suppose, yeah. I was just thinking that.
All right. What's the plan for today?
Just keep heading towards Slither Spring.
If you're flying there, that should cut off a decent, like, it should cut down the trip to about a day.
Is the innkeeper back?
No, he's asleep. It's just at the crack of dawn.
Should we wait till he wakes up?
Probably not.
He really knows how to like hear me out, you know.
Oh yeah, he's a really kind, caring
You're
guy.
a fucking menace.
All right. Well, let's head out then.
Alrighty. And he'll turn himself into a rat and crawl into his pocket.
Yummy.
Yeah, so the two of you start flying off to Slither Springs, and you're getting some good views of the mountain. You flying. It's starting to get into evening. You actually notice a few rock slides in the distance. Well, a rock slide in the distance, but as well away from the path that it won't be a problem for anyone. And you get to just outside of Slither Springs, and so you're
Yo!
about here.
Yo.
So you land outside the gates, unless you choose not to land outside the gates.
It'd probably be better off if we do. Instead of just like showing up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
There's guards out front, or
You don't see any guards, but you do see a squirrel just kind of like walking back and forth on this kind of wood plank.
all right.
It does seem to be looking around though.
All right. What do you think of that squirrel? Kai.
Sorry.
Oh, can you still not plunk things down, Tom?
We're gonna find out.
I think he just put
No,
those
that
down
was
and
me.
was...
No, that was him. Let me see if I can actually put it down. No, I literally still can't.
What the fuck?
So Kai will look at you from your pocket in crab shape and just kind of click his claws. And then he will
Okay.
crawl out onto the ground in front of you and turn back into his normal self and just go, I don't know, fuck if I know, dude.
Hello, squirrel.
It like
All right.
does that, you know, like whenever a squirrel hears a sound, it stops. It just kind of like stands up and like turns to look at you. And like it chitters something. But you don't understand it because you don't speak squirrel.
That's unfortunate.
But you hear like a crash come from like this little tower. It's like fuck, fuck, bloody fucking hell. It starts like you hear like some shuffling and someone climbing down a ladder, and then like they walk around the gate, and you see a dwarf in not really miner's clothes, but like picture like a druidic miner, basically.
Minimalist minor clothes.
Yeah.
Minimalist minor core.
It's like, oh,
Okay.
visitors. Weren't expecting any today, but yeah, you're state your business.
So, besides why I needed to come here from what the Don told me to, was there not a quest that was here?
There
or,
was
like...
not a adventuring guild quest, but you did hear a rumor that there might be some issue going on that they need help with.
All right. So just be like, hi, I'm Kai. Reef. Actually, no. Hold on. He'll speak to him in Dwarvish. Aye, well, I'm Kai, Reefborn. This here's my friend Kardinn. We're adventurers, and we had heard rumours that there was potential for work in the area here, as the requests at the Adventurers Guild have sort of run dry of late in terms of Gatford. Also, being a druid myself of the coasts, I thought it would be mighty interesting to meet druids of stone. Peculiar lot you sound like. That's about all he'll say.
You're one of our cousins on the Circle of the Coast, I see. That's great. He looks up at the squirrel that's like looking down at him, but also kind of like side-eyeing you. He's like, he chitters something to it, and the squirrel like hops off the board and runs off to You see it just kind of head off to this building. Just wait here a second, and my colleague will grab the archdruid. Probably willing to meet with you.
All right.
How was your trip in? The mountains can be a bit. Well, the mountains are mountains these times of the year. They don't really bother us too much. We're kind of friendly with them, but some travelers get a bit of a bad experience occasionally.
So he's just been speaking common, responding to me in Dwarvish.
Yeah, because he's speaking common out of respect for Kardinn.
Oh,
Alright.
I can understand. Okay.
So I'll switch back to common, and I'll just go. Right, yeah. So it was pretty good, right, Kardinn?
Oh yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I had turned into a crab and kind of chilled in his pocket while he flew us here.
Ah, the old have my buddy fly while I just stole away as a little creature tactic. Lots of usually we don't really have to do that because sometimes one of us just wild chips into a giant eagle and just ride on that. But if we want to lighten the load, then yes, we'll ride as like a smaller creature on top of the bird. But you Kai, you don't notice anything, but like the hair on the back of your neck starts to stand up. You feel like you're being watched.
Um, he just kind of starts to like, while he's talking to the guy, slowly look around and see if he can like notice what's causing this feeling.
Make a perception check.
I'm good at this. It's like the only thing I'm good at. I'm shit at everything else.
Wow, that's bad for you.
Yeah.
Uh, you don't see anything. In fact, you're so busy looking around that you're caught off guard by a slowly rising out of the ground an earth elemental
Oh,
with a druidic crown on top of its head. And
what the fuck?
it comes to rest standing on the ground, just kind of like it seems to have like a stone cane that it's like leaning on, and it like kind of looks at you, both. It's like, oh, in like a very stone, um, very stone. Like it sounds like boulders are crashing together, basically, but it's very much common. Like I see we have guests. So, what brings you to my circle here? Oh, how rude of me. I should introduce myself. I am Archdude Galmore of the Circle of the Stones.
Aye.
Uh, well, I'm Kai, Reefborn. This is Kardinn. Uh, we heard that there might be like work here.
And that there is. I'm certainly glad that some adventurers came by looking to actually help with some plights that we have. We're thinking about sending in what's the word? Common isn't my first tongue, obviously, but the thing that you give to the adventuring guild.
Oh, request.
That's it. Yes, we're thinking about sending in a request. If we didn't have anyone come by within the next month or so, but yes, quite glad you came by, and it weren't actually tourists.
All right. Well, what do you guys need help with?
How about you? Let's walk and talk, because it's getting late. We can find you some place to stay tonight. So yeah, he starts leading you through the
Okay.
he starts leading you through the Druid Grove, which looks a lot like a mining town, actually. Oh, did I type Galmore? Yes, I did. So as you're walking about, it doesn't look like Galmore's actually walking. He's like slightly sunken into the earth to be more in line with your height, and he's just kind of like creepily gliding along. Like he's not moving up and down as he's taking steps. He's just like those hoverboards that people.
Yeah, he's just kind of like, woo.
Yeah, he's just like that moving along.
Okay.
It's like, well, a few weeks ago, we had an incident downstream. There was some massive spider that was causing trouble with some of us. We dug a bit too deep, per se, and awoke something, and I was not happy. We managed to lure it out away from the grove, but managed to trap it under some rubble out there. But it is all that rubble there is blocking the stream. If you actually notice, he kind of points at the stream. It seems like it has risen in level over the past while a bit. Like the bank is not where it should be. It's not at the point where it's like going to flood anything yet, but like it will get there at some point. If something isn't done about the rubble we dumped on that thing soon, well, we're gonna have to start building barricades, and well, that's not too much of a trouble for us. We just rise the stone out of the ground, but we prefer keeping the terrain more natural, if you understand my meaning.
Oh yeah, totes.
But the reason why we aren't clearing it ourselves is that spider thing. It's we're fairly certain it survived being crushed by all those boulders, but and we're not up for a fight with that thing. Too many of our druidic warriors were injured in the initial encounter with it. In fact, I primarily had to lead it away, and I did get a bit hurt by it a bit, and like he kind of like gestures to like what looks like burn marks on like the side of his body. But like not fire burn.
Like necrotic burn?
No, more
Radiant.
radiant, yeah.
Like holy magic?
Not
Yeah.
necessarily holy, but like light, like.
Would I? Does this sound familiar to those creatures I had fought in Midwall?
Make a history check.
-2.
Sounds like they found some kind of spider underground that was not happy with being disturbed and chased them and has its bite must have some radiant properties to it.
Yeah, so, I mean, Kardinn, you want to give him a hand and fight a spider?
Well, what's the reward?
Oh, the reward. Well, uh, we got some minerals that are worth quite a bit back in the city. Several rubies, emeralds, a couple of diamonds, of course. We know the general going rate for the for such a contract with the guild. Of course, you from the guild you'd be paid in gold and platinum or whatever. Here you'll actually get the raw materials we would use to fund such a thing. Which you, being a cousin of being a druidic cousin of ours, Mister. I'm sorry, I don't think I caught your name.
Kai.
Mr. Kai. You definitely might need some minerals of that kind to use as spell components.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're right. Like for that, one spell that I don't have access to yet. I ended up taking the 1 level in Rogue, so I don't have it yet.
What spell?
Wouldn't it be Revivify, right? That's a 3rd level.
Yeah, 3rd level.
Yeah, I don't have that yet. I think I get that next level in Druid.
Yep, you do. Because level 5 is when you get 3rd level spells.
Right.
When you're
yeah, so
a full caster, not a ranger.
So he's just like, yeah, yeah, we could definitely use that. Sound good to you, Kardinn?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
All right.
Well, he continues leading you around. It's a bit too big. I'll resize him a bit. There we go. He gestures to this little thing, which seems to be a bunkhouse of sorts. That's where the tourists usually stay. No tourists are here right now, of course, but you're more than welcome to stay the night, however long you need to deal with the creature. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask.
It might take all month.
I'd prefer it not take that long, as I don't feel like we have a month. When we start out the building barriers for the stream.
Well, let me ask you this. Can you describe this spider for me?
It had 6 legs, single eye.
1 eye?
Yes.
Like, it looked like it should only have 1 eye, or
It
eyes
only
are
had
missing?
1 eye, and it glowed.
Does this sound familiar at all to Kardinn?
To Kardinn? No.
Okay. Well, did you do anything to it that kind of hurt it that more than usual?
Unfortunately, no. Well, one of our archers managed to get a lucky shot, and it actually stunned the creature a bit, struck it right in the eye. It did not like that.
Wait, the eye still works after that?
Its exoskeleton seems to be a bit hardier than most. It's probably some kind of mineral is incorporated into its structure. Of course, we haven't had the chance to actually get a good look at it. Likely due to the fact that it was very hostile. But if you do kill it, we would love to actually take a look at it. see what kind of minerals used in it, and perhaps we can actually use it to fashion tools and weapons. If we can replicate it, at least. I just realized Juridic Forge is such a cursed thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is.
But, yes, it's getting late. You can take a raft down across, so you don't have to walk around, or you can ride the raft down the stream a bit. But you won't be able to get into the canyon where it is. You'll have to go on foot.
All right.
Or by air, I suppose. We don't really think too much of flying, you know, being connected with the earth and all. But I will see you off at first light. So get some rest. Food will be provided. Hope you like
Bread.
Yes, we do have some bread. We also have some fine mineral salt to go with various meats that we've acquired from hunting. But if you excuse me, I feel I'm needed elsewhere. And he sinks into the ground and disappears.
All right. Well, so I guess like we'll, prepare, chill here for the night, and then tomorrow we can take a crack at this spider. Sound good?
Yeah, it works for me.
All right. I think I'm gonna maybe switch up some of my spells.
Also, Tom, remember that I made Rangers prepared casters, so you can prepare spells too.
Perfect.
You also, you probably should have added any extra spells that I didn't have access to onto your sheet
all
as
these
well.
are on here.
What?
I think they're all on here.
At least all the PHB ones should be. I don't have access to any Tashes or Xanathar.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Can I even add them in?
You should be able to if you have access to them yourself.
I don't.
Oh,
I
nope.
get that through Dylan.
You're gonna have to do that manually then.
If you give me access to his sheet, I can import them to his sheet.
All right.
I should be able to.
Yeah, that should work. Let me.
All right, I switched up my spells.
There we go. Should have access, Dylan.
Let's see. What am I dropping in for him?
Xanathar, Tasha's, and any other spells for Rangers for first and second level. That isn't in the PHB. Or that isn't in SRD, I suppose. Because I don't even have the PHB.
Hold on.
But yeah, the two of you get some rest, and shortly before dawn,
He is first and second. Okay.
there's a knock at your door.
Hello.
I hope I wasn't waking you. Dawn's about to break. Probably should get going.
Kardinn has no shirt or pants on. It is pretty early.
Well, Galmore doesn't seem like embarrassed at all. Like it doesn't really seem to phase him because like He's an earth elemental. He doesn't wear clothes besides the crown.
Well, yeah, nice. We'll be out in a few minutes. Kai sleeping.
For now, yeah.
Right. I will be over by um, the forge if you need anything. Yes, I wouldn't take too long, as probably would be best if you fight this thing during the day, because it can see in the dark, and don't want to give it an advantage, if you understand what I'm saying.
Right.
So he
All right.
glides off towards the forge.
Kardinn goes over to Kai, and he starts like tickling his nose with one of his feathers.
Achoo! Oh, what the hell?
Oh, I didn't give him druidic? Oh, shit, I
Morning.
should fix that.
Hey, Kardinn.
Aye.
Is it time to go fight this thing?
Yeah. The rock guy just came in.
All right. Yeah, give me a second. I'll get my gear together.
All right.
And he will do that while I am finishing looking for your spells you have access to. Let's see. I must have all of them because you only have access up to second level, so. Okay, so the spells that you get that you don't have are Snare, Zephyr Strike, Air Bubble, but that's Spelljammer. I don't have that. And Healing Spirit and Summon Beast. Alright, so let's see. Snare. Oh, he already had Snare.
Hmm.
Okay. What did I say besides Snare?
Summon beasts,
Zephyr Strike.
Zephyr Strike, yep.
Oh god, how the fuck do you spell that?
Zephyr Strike. Zephyr.
Oh, there we go. Zephyr Strike. Okay, so that one you didn't have, but I added it. I don't have Spelljammer, so you don't get Air Bubble. Healing Spirit. Let's see if you have that already. You do not. See, Healing Spirit's actually not a bad spell, but then they crippled it.
It's good for outside of combat.
Yeah. But the Ranger ability that you get at higher levels is much better for healing yourself anyway. Tireless. Literally lets you roll hit die for free as bonus actions. It's kind of like a fighter's second wind, but you could use it more than twice. You could use it 6 times total. Wow, proficiency bonus times total, which would be a max of 6. I did Healing Spirit and Summon Beast. Summon Beast, which you don't have, but now you do. Okay, there you go. I was looking into something before this. But yeah, so mostly Kai's just ready, and he'll head over towards where we're supposed to meet the Archdruid. Which you said the Forge, yeah?
Yep.
Head on over.
The cursed druidic forge.
Yeah. Just watches like a man with a hammer made entirely out of wood, just like a massive fucking mallet, is just pounding away at steel. Just forging swords. Now, see, the way how you'd get away with that is literally just you'd have a forge and you'd call it a forge, except it would be it would have to be like natural stuff, so no metal. So what you would do is you'd literally have a forge that's just like a pool of lava, pour water into it to get obsidian, and then the guy would sit there and flint knap like fucking swords and knives and
Thing
arrowheads
is,
out of
these
obsidian.
druids don't seem to have an issue with metal.
No. I'm talking about like for actual druids,
Ah, yes.
so that it's not as cursed. So then he would just like sit there and like flint knap all the weapons, and it'd be like, "What do you need? I need some arrows, okay?" And then he gives you like a bunch of like obsidian arrows. I'd be able to kill White Walkers no problem, but eh. But yeah, head on over. Oh, Kardinn said he'd be right back, so I head on over and then I idly stand there until he's returned. So, um, just as a thing, you know what a moonblade is, right?
Yes.
Okay. So apparently there's a way to make it busted, but you have to be a wizard. And the whole thing with is that if you follow rules as written to the letter, and this will work, and a DM actually can't say no to it. Well, I mean, like they can say no to it if they don't want it because it's busted. If you get a wizard, you don't even have to get up to like 20th level if I remember the guide correctly. Doesn't matter what kind of wizard, and then you have to get the access to the spell that allows you to make a clone of yourself. So I guess it's clone.
Simulacrum, yeah.
Yeah, simulacrum. How often can you cast simulacrum?
Um. Oh shit. Simulacrum.
Yeah, let me
It
look
takes
this
12
up.
hours to cast unless you use Wish to replicate it, which is basically you'll be able to do it once a day.
Alright, and then what do you need? Let's see. Snow or ice in quantity sufficient to make a life-size copy. Hair, fingernails, blah 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 blah. Powdered ruby worth. Okay, so that's not even a lot. So at high levels, it's no problem. Okay, so what you do? Be a wizard. Obviously, for a moonblade, you have to be a half elf or an elf. Logically, originally they took it away, but blade singers only used to be like elf exclusive, but now they're not anymore. Be a blade singer, right? Because it would be the only wizard where like this would make sense and you wouldn't fuck yourself over build wise. Be a blade singer. You find a moonblade. Hard, but you can do it. You find a moonblade. You get it. The stipulation is that for every master that the blade has served, it adds an additional damage die. However, the blade is bound for that person from like basically life until death. But if you make clones of yourself, it never stops being bound to you, but it counts as losing a master and adding a damage die. So you make a simulacrum, and then the simulacrum kills the original. The simulacrum takes the blade, and then continues this process again and again and again until the blade has reached sufficient damage. Essentially as strong as you want it to be.
I mean, but now you're living life as a simulacrum. The original's dead.
You are, but you also have a sword that can one hit kill anything.
It also has all those other properties. Functions as a
It
really
does.
spell storping. It's a vorpal sword. It's
Yeah.
oh my god. Like I would argue since the blade's sentient, it understands what you're doing and does not increase in power. It
I
probably
mean,
would look it probably would not respect you for trying to cheese the system.
I mean,
Because it's supposed to be something that's passed down a family lineage, not killing clones of yourself to make it stronger.
wait, is it actually sentient?
Yes,
Oh,
it's
it is
sentient.
sentient. Okay. Of neutral good. Yeah, but it's neutral good. Is it actually going to give that much of a shit? Is it going to have a problem if you're using it for neutrally good functions?
I think killing yourself over and over and over again, it would not approve.
Well, it wouldn't approve it, but at the same time, it's like you're doing it because you want it to become powerful enough so that it actually could slay any necessary enemies. So you're sacrificing yourself for the greater good to create a weapon that would be able to fell any future evil.
Simulacrons are also like sentient in their own right. So like you're killing sentient creatures who
Yeah.
might want to live themselves.
No. It is known. They are all clones of me, and they understand that the reason that this must happen is that it must happen.
One of them might think like, wait a minute, why do I have to be the one that dies? Why can't you be the one that dies?
Well, then he would have to give the sword to that one to become the next master, so that he could then slay him to claim the sword back again to become yet another new master. I mean, like it could happen, but then like the problem is when they stop wanting to kill each other. But you could theoretically, and rules is written, stack it until you have a ridiculous amount of damage.
Also, simulacrums can't regain spell slots or any spent resources.
So then maybe it's not simulacrum. Isn't there a spell you literally create a clone of yourself, like a genuine clone?
Clone.
Right. So then it's yeah. Okay. So
But
then it's
it's still
clone.
you. It's not.
Right.
Like, you create a clone, it grows, you die, and then you go to your clone's body. It's
Yes.
still your spirit, which it would be bound to.
Yes.
So it's not a different wielder. It's still you.
I think with the way how it's written, it works though.
Fuck.
Yeah. The problem is just rules is written.
Yeah. It's definitely not rules as intended.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
Anyways, yeah. Tom's back.
Yep.
Right, so you go and meet him at the Cursed Druidic Forge. And, Kardinn, are you actually keeping Larry, or are you going to swap it out for something else?
um. um. There is a body of water.
Yes, but he did say that you won't be able to get there on via water. You'll have to go on foot. Like, you can get close, but you can't get right up to it. And it's very much like in a canyon that you'll be fighting it.
I'm gonna. For some reason, I can't use my sheet right now. There we go. Now I can. I'm going to cast a level 1 spell slot. And I'm going to speak with Larry.
What did you cast?
Big animal.
Oh, shit! So, what do you want to talk about?
How was the flight?
It was fine. I'm a bird. We fly.
I'm a bird too.
You're a humanoid bird. It's complicated.
Are you assuming my gender?
No, what? Man, you can be a dumbass sometimes.
Well, how do you feel about possibly getting into a fight?
I'm up for it. It's been a while since I've been in a scrap. He kind of like almost like pounds his two like bird fists together.
All right.
Like the wouldn't be the out. Like he kind of like brings his two wings together and like kind of like puts them together, like when you like clasp your hand over your fist like that.
Right. All right. Well, I guess let's do it then. But like, please don't die.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. You could bring me back like you did last time.
Last time?
Yeah, you can bring back your animal companion if you spend at least a level 1 slot on them after they have been dead. If they died within the last hour, it takes I think an hour for it to come back.
Something like that.
All right, well, let's go do it.
Where is it?
All right.
The beast returns to life. Yeah, if the beast die within the last hour, you can use your action to touch and expend a spell slot at first level or higher. The beast returns to life after 1 minute with all its hit points restored.
Perfect.
All right. Galmor is there. Like, are the two of you heading off?
Yes.
Right. There's a path just over there. You'll be able to follow that all the way, or you can take a raft partway down the river, but you'll have to dock it when it starts getting too shallow. Or not shallow, too narrow for it. And then walk for the rest of the way.
Okay.
I had to yawn, sorry.
No, you're good.
Before you go, actually, let me...
I found it. It's clone. It's not simulacrum.
Yeah, it's clone. Before you go, I prepared breakfast for you.
Yummy.
Is it bread?
It's literally whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, it's Hero's Feast. Okay, all curable diseases and poison becomes immune to poison and frightened. Makes all wisdom saving throws with advantage. Its hit point maximum also increases by 2d10 and gains the same number of hit points, and they last for 24 hours. Okay, so 2d10. Do I roll it or does he roll it?
I'll roll it.
Okay.
You both get 12 HP to your maximum HP. It's not temp HP. This is HP you can regain. Make sure you write down your original HP before you change it, though.
Okay. So what I did was up in my hit point maximum. I wrote 48, which was my maximum / 60 because that's what it would be after this. And then in the current hit points, I just put 60. That way I don't forget what my original was.
I'm sorry, what?
What do you mean?
You?
I don't know. I'm just making noises.
You're squeaking.
Actually, I'll just put that over in my additional features and traits notes, and then I'll switch it to 60 over here for now. Okay. Alrighty.
Right, so the two of you start... how are you getting down there? Are you taking a raft part way, or are you going to walk?
Might as well, like, walk, yeah?
That's fine with me.
All right, yeah. So the two of you walk, and eventually, after a couple hours of walking, you arrive at the canyon. And you can see a large rubble pile down at the bottom of it that you assume is the the spider under it. But yeah, this is a 30-foot drop, and this is a 30-foot climb.
This is the drop, and that's the climb.
Yep. This would be 15 feet.
Hey, Larry, go see if anything's under the rubble.
Okay. Actually, no, he can't speak it. You can't. You can't. He did. He can't. You don't understand him anymore because you don't have Super Thanos up anymore. He'll nod and fly off, and like kind of like start pecking through the rubble. Tom, did you add the HP?
What's up?
Did you add your extra HP? No, you did
I had
not.
extra HP.
Oh my fucking god.
What?
Bro, I swear to God, he literally doesn't pay attention sometimes. It hurts.
Hero's Feast. Its hit point maximum also increases by 2d10. You get 12 extra hit points that count as real hit points. Just keep track of your hit point.
So should I put that in my temporary?
No. Because it. Well. Do either of you have features that can give you temp HP?
I don't think so.
I might, but I'm
Just
leaving it
write down
alone.
your actual hit point maximum in like your bio or something.
Okay.
And then increase your current by 12.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Right. What are the two of you doing?
Waiting for Larry to give me a sign.
He's pecking away, but he's only one bird, and it's a large rubble pile. You could say it's actually a huge rubble pile.
We have time.
We Kardinn's just gonna Kardinn. God damn it, Kai's just gonna come on and over here and just watch. Just watch Larry
He's
try to
he's
find
pecking
stuff.
away, like you see him kind of like peck, and then like kind of like scratch at some pebbles that are there to like clear them, and then like starts pecking some more. Turns and looks up at you and just kind of like shrugs, and then goes back to pecking.
Kyle look back over towards Kardinn and just be like, I think he's gonna be at this a while. Like a
Did you
really
bring any
long
ale?
while. What?
Did you bring any ale?
No, they didn't even offer any ale.
Mm.
I mean, like there was the feast, but there wasn't ale. I think we should just help him. I'm gonna go help him.
All right. You can climb down, no problem, because you have that fucking athletic feat.
Yeah. See, I love my characters.
I'm gonna fly down.
Show off. And yeah, you start helping, and you're able to move some boulders, and both of you make strength checks. Also, make a strength check for Larry.
I'm bad at that. Not bad.
Oh,
Is that you or Larry?
that's me.
Oof. Oof. Yeah. All right. So as you're kind of digging away, you you go to try like a larger boulder to kind of clear that out of the way, and as the two of you pick it up, and Larry's still working away at some pebbles, it slips from your hand, Kardinn, and it lands on your foot. Almost lands on your foot. Make a dex save, actually. Oh yeah, you're fine. Okay, yeah. You're able to get your foot out of the way just in time, but yeah, it falls, makes a loud crash as it then tumbles down the rubble pile.
All the way to the top.
What? There's no
It's an
reverse
over the
gravity.
Yeah, no, it's an over the head reference.
Oh. Oh yeah. Kai, you're up to about your waist in water right now.
Nice. Nice in the noise.
It's not actually this green. Actually, I think this is grass, but pretend it's water.
It's just like green, goopy water.
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 It's more silty.
Gross. Ew, it's like mud.
You're okay if
But
it's goopy green, but not if it's silty?
Goopy.
yeah.
Goopy.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't like the texture of mud, but I'm okay with the texture of moss.
It's... Oh, silty water's not mud.
It's like mud.
It's... Okay. It's not,
It's
but
like
okay.
sand, and I don't like sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere.
Alright, take 1d4 psychic damage.
Ah!
I'm kidding. Alright, so over the next hour or so, you start kind of working away slowly, being careful, and eventually you get to a point where you find probably one of the limbs of this thing kind of just laying there limply. Let me... It seems to like have like this weird kind of triangle pattern as it like imagine like a bunch of like triangle paper cups stacked together.
Ooh.
Kai, make another history check.
I got this. -2.
Oh, that's a pog. You recognize this leg. You remember seeing a damaged one back in the mid-wall dig site.
Oh, Kardinn. I thought it sounded similar, but I wasn't sure until now that I'm looking at it. But I fought one of these things before in Midwall. They're strong. I mean, I've gotten stronger since then, but I don't know.
And that one was damaged.
Are we in over our heads?
I don't know. I mean, this one might be damaged from all the rocks on it, and that other one was damaged, and we managed to beat it. And I'm stronger than I was now, but there was 4 of us back then. There's only 2 of us now, but the
There's
math
3 of
works
us.
out. Well, yeah, there's 3 of us. I'm sorry, Larry. But yeah, there's 3 of
Larry
us.
gives you a nod and then goes back to pecking.
Yeah, it'll be a tough fight though, probably. Yeah. Oh,
You do remember it being resistant to non-magical damage.
right. Yeah, Kardinn will be like, fuck. Kai will be like, that's it. I'm changing my name. No, Kai will be like, also I remember only magic really seems to hurt it. So
You should still have some of that magic dust from when you fought the werewolves.
yeah, he'll take that and he'll hand it to Kai. Like, fuck, Kardinn! God, why do I keep doing that tonight? He'll hand the magic dust to Kardinn, and Kai will say, that should probably help you. I mean, I can shillelagh or like, but Yeah.
So, Tom, that magic
Yep.
dust, if you apply it to your bow, it will make your weapon act as if it was magical. Because I think you still have a
Okay.
standard bow. It doesn't get a bonus to attack. It just ignores magical resistance or resistance from non-magical weapons.
Right.
How many do you have left? Oh, that might have been. Yeah, I think that was in the other past characters. Reg. No, he doesn't have it on the sheet either. Okay, yeah. I know you had at least 3 applications of that magic dust, so and you only used 1, so. Anyways, so yeah, what are the two of you doing now? Hello?
um, is Larry still just pecking?
Yep.
All right.
He's made some progress, but not a lot. He's only a crow.
So, what are the odds that this thing is not under here then?
Looking at the leg, it seems like it goes under the the rubble.
So it is underneath.
Yes.
Um. Uh. Um.
What if you roll a D100?
All right. You roll this one, Dylan. Can I roll this spell?
What spell?
Would this work on this? Locate animals or plants?
No.
Why?
This is very much a construct.
The spider's a construct?
This is it's Kai would have told you that this is a mechanical creature.
Can I use locate object?
No.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
A
You'd have to-
construct is an object, isn't it?
No, it's a creature, but I don't because there's locate person, there's locate object, and there's locate plants or animal. Construct doesn't fall in any of those 3. Is there no?
Locate construct.
Oh, there's
think
locate
there-
creature. Yeah, locate creature would work.
Locate creature. Okay. How long does this stay for? Concentration. Okay.
You don't have access to locate creature. That's a 4th level spell.
No. That's not what I mean. I'm gonna summon this.
Summon beast.
Summon beast.
You don't have a feather or tuft of fur, and
I have a feather.
you don't have a gilded acorn worth at least 200 gold pieces.
Yeah, inside a gilded acorn worth at least 200 gold pieces.
Uh,
You probably could have gotten one of the druids.
Oof.
I also see you haven't prepared any spells. You're just picking spells at random.
yes.
You can prepare up to your wisdom modifier plus your class level.
So what? So 5 plus 8. Okay.
Since I tried using it, I'll just ready it. 5. 6.
But what are you doing?
He's preparing the spells that he should have had prepared, but whatever.
Rat.
Anyways, Dylan, roll a
Keep digging.
d100.
Oh fuck. Consistency.
Wait a minute. What? What the
Wait, did we
fuck?
both roll 27s?
What?
We both rolled 27.
Yeah, that's why I said consistency.
Where is that other d100 roll, though? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you both rolled. What the fuck?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so the two of you are just standing there. Also, Tom, do you apply the magic dust to your bow? It lasts an hour.
Yeah. I will use my action.
It's a bonus action, but okay. I'd allow you to use your action. What are you doing next?
I continue to search through the rocks.
All right, make a strength check. All right, you managed to move aside a boulder, and right there you see kind of a circular pattern. That seems a bit blue, but it's there's no light coming from it, and it seems inset inside this armor that it has. Kai would recognize it as an eye, only dormant.
Is this the fucking spider?
I mean, yeah. I wonder if like we should just try and kill it now.
What if we just put the rocks back on it?
No, because like the druid wants it dead.
Okay. I'm thinking.
We should just like crack its eye or something. Kill it.
Would fog cloud work on a construct?
It would block. It's assuming it can't see through fog, like it doesn't have blind sight. You don't know. It would prevent visual scanning, so you wouldn't be able to see it, and it wouldn't be able to see you.
Okay, so hear me out, right? Let's say I use fog cloud, right? But like, as soon as I cast it, I'm on top, and I just start hitting it, or it's like more like plunging like something down into it.
Since even though you're like adjacent to it, you can't see it, and you'd be at disadvantage.
Even if I knew it was there?
Yes, because like there's a difference between knowing something is there and actually being able to see it, because it alters how you, like, if you hold a spear and you stab a dummy in front of you, can you stab the same spot again with your eyes closed? You can. It's very difficult though.
Yeah, it's like even when your eyes are open. Like let's say you're trying to chop wood, you're not always going to hit the log and split it right down the middle like you want to. Sometimes you're off to the left, you're off to the right. It's just human error. Except like how much further to the left and the right you're off when your vision is obscured in some way, shape, or form is more significant compared to when you're physically seeing it. Because you could always miss even when you can see something. So
Now, if you were adjacent to it and fired your bow at it, since it's not active, it's currently not a hostile creature. So you wouldn't have disadvantage for being within 5 feet. But as soon as it's active, oh boy.
well, does he have sharpshooter? Because I was going to say it would just be disadvantage anyway within 5 feet with a ranged attack, but
No, it's only disadvantage if there's a hostile creature within 5 feet of you.
I do not have sharpshooter. I have
Oh.
archery.
Archery is a different thing. That's a fighting style, not a feat.
yeah,
No,
the fighting
that's
style
what
just
I'm
gives
trying
you
to say.
+2.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, if you want to hit it, hit it. If you want to cast a spell, cast a spell. I'm not going to stop you. But if you're going to start hitting it, I'm going to start hitting it.
Okay. Well, bonus action, Hunter's Mark.
All right, you mark it. You know exactly where it is.
And now it is time to hit it with the IQ killer.
Actually, do you not have a feat?
Don't think so.
You're supposed to have a free level 1 feat.
No way he doesn't have a feat.
Yeah, because you have athlete.
Yeah, and I remember I asked you, I was like, are you doing level 1 feat like Bean? And you said, yeah.
Well, Tom,
But he-
afterwards, be sure to add a feat to your sheet.
Sure. Quick question. Favored enemy monstrosities on my sheet.
Yeah, because you have favored enemy.
Right. So
You're good at like identifying monstrosities and like tracking them and knowing their weaknesses. That's what that
cool.
means.
Yeah, but a monstrosity and a construct are 2 different types. And
Nope.
this is...
It's oh, I see what you mean.
Yep.
Gotcha. All right, never mind. All right, I'm gonna hit it with the IQ killer.
Oh, what?
That's what he named his bow.
Is it a standard bow or is it a magic bow?
Is that the bow?
It was a magic bow. I think you were the one that helped him come up with the name. It was last session.
Yeah, it's got 2d5 psychic damage.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah, you don't even need the dust then. I thought you still had a non-magic bow.
No, I totally forgot about it too. Not even gonna.
It
Now
gets
let me.
harder to remember things with like distances between sessions.
Yeah. Because it's not moving. Would it get advantage? Would it get advantage?
It's no. Well, it's not aware of you, so yes, you'd have advantage.
Okay, cool. IQ killer.
Damn, really? 2d5? Oh
I'm
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
because you
roll it.
paid. Yeah, I remember now.
Oh
That only just showed up for me.
no, because I just rolled it because he went into the
Oh.
actual weapon. I couldn't roll it.
Sorry, I had to look at what it
No,
was.
it's fine.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Oh, plus Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, added Hunter's Mark to that.
D6.
D6.
Wow. This fucking thing is huge.
Oh yeah.
It 14 damage. When you strike it, the lights, you see runes on it start to flicker and light up. The eye kind of blinks a bit, and it finally activates and starts to shake. Both of you roll initiative.
Can I still move or no?
Well, we're in initiative now.
No, Piper, get on the blanket.
This isn't what I thought it would be.
I'm vibing with it.
It's nice, but I was hoping it'd be a bit closer to the original. Oh well. Setting. All right, it's the Guardian's turn. Well, currently it's restrained, so it's going to attempt to break out of that restraint. Oh my god, really? Okay, yeah, it bursts out of the rubble. I need the three of you to make dex saves.
Well, fuck.
Also, oh yeah, Larry goes immediately after you. Never mind. Tom?
Yep.
Dex save for you and Larry.
Oh, sorry. My cow's on my bed.
Alright. Larry will take in half.
Did I fail?
You and Kai failed. Larry takes 3, both of you take 6 bludgeoning. And it will start moving this way, start climbing up the cliff. It like latches onto the wall sideways, and it turns its head to look at you. Both of you.
All right.
We're in danger.
Yeah.
Oh, it ends with a death sound. Oh shit. Kai, it's your turn.
Alright. You said we had taken 6 damage from the dex save?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to... Technically, would Kardinn be within 5 feet of it?
Kardinn is within 5 feet of it.
Okay.
It's just, imagine like it's rotated 90 degrees. So its base is facing the cliff wall.
Alright, I'm gonna take a shot with my short bow.
Okay. That hits.
Yo, sneak attack.
8 damage.
Could have been better. And...
Yeah, you strike, and one of the legs just... you manage to hit one of the legs right where it seems to have taken a little bit of damage from its fight with the druids, and it just cuts something important, and the leg just goes limp and just kind of disassembles as it falls apart.
Nice.
Oh, wait. Nope, never mind. It doesn't. I thought it was every 10 hit points it loses the leg. No, it's every 20.
Never mind. Still, though, I hit it. I'm
Yeah.
glad about that.
You did some good damage, though. Wait, what are you doing?
Trying to see what else
Card,
I
you
can
didn't take the 6 damage.
I did not take the 6 damage.
do. I'm going to... how high up is this again?
30 feet. I'd say you'd be able to get up... well, it's the 30-foot cliff. You have 25 feet of movement. You'd get 20
Move
feet up.
here.
I'd say you have to make a strength check to stay at that height.
I'm gonna move the 5 feet. I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step,
Oh shit, you can do that.
and then I'm gonna walk over here, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Kardinn.
Alright, so, still here. So I'm going to. How long does Hunter's Mark last for? Up
An
to an
hour.
hour?
Or
Okay.
8 hours, I think. Well, right now it's an hour. If you upcast it to like 5th level, it's 8 hours.
Isn't it crazy like 9th level? It's like it ends when you want it to.
Some things have that, not Hunter's Mark, because Hunter's Mark
Okay.
is a ranger's thing, and rangers don't get 9th level spells.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna hit him with the bow.
Alright, rolled it.
That's cool.
Rolled. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Boom, boom.
Actually, you're within 5 feet, so that's at disadvantage. So that's a 17 to hit. Nope, that's +2. That still hits. Roll damage.
So wait, so I have to roll again.
No, I'll take those 2 rolls as your first attack. But yeah, roll damage.
Okay. Both.
No, just one. 'Cause
Oh.
you have disadvantage because you're within 5 feet of him.
Oh, I have extra attack.
I know. I'm just
Oh.
saying you have disadvantage because you're within 5 feet.
Okay.
Fuck. Okay, yeah, you managed to hit the leg. Right where Kardinn, not Kardinn, where the druids did some good damage to it. The leg goes limp and it disassembles as it falls off.
Perfect.
All right,
All right.
Larry's turn.
And
Oh yeah, you have another attack. Oh, 5
Is
actually.
that-
Okay.
so you want me to roll again?
Yeah, you make another
It is
attack if you want.
Yeah.
Or you can
all right.
move.
I can still move afterwards, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 16. That misses, right?
Yes. You hit it on its armor, but the arrow just kind of glances off the side, not even leaving a scratch.
Unfortunate. All right. I'm going to fly. How tall is it?
It's huge. So,
Humongous.
it's 20? No, it's 15 feet tall.
15 tall.
Well,
have
no, it
20.
occupies a space of 15 feet. It's like a 15-foot cube that it occupies, but it's not actually that tall. It's tall, but it's not quite that tall.
Okay. I'm gonna fly up 50 feet.
All right, I will make a attack of opportunity at you.
Go ahead. That hits.
All right. 6 slashing. As it claws at your ankles as you fly away.
Fuck you. Bless you. Alright, Larry. Living like Larry. He's going to hit him with a shred.
You didn't use your bonus action to command him.
Beast doesn't attack. Flies at him.
You need to
Oh,
use your
okay.
bonus action to command him to do something. You didn't do that.
So he's just gonna dodge.
Or you can have him move too.
He can move. Okay. He's gonna fly up with me,
Okay.
and this is a thing.
Yeah. Plus it already used its reaction, so it doesn't care.
True.
I'm gonna use the blue circle to mark your height, just so I know.
Okay.
Okay. The Guardian's turn. The Guardian will move up this way to be level with Kai, and it will. You know what? what? It's not happy with the damage it's taken. Well, if it could feel. It can never really feel. It's going to Eye Blast.
Fuck.
Right behind you. Because
my
it's
God.
shooting over your head. Make a dex save.
Oh my god.
Do a barrel roll. Hold on. I have nothing for this.
Okay, that's 32 radiant damage.
Wait, where the fuck did I get 30 temp hit points from?
What do you what?
I didn't put that in there. Someone put 30 temp.
Oh, that's not temp. That's I'm using that to mark your height. Oh, it's set to what? Hold on. Okay. I didn't know that was
went into
bound
my-
to height to temp HP, so I'll put that in the red circle. then.
Yeah, that went up. That went up to yeah. Where does it go now in the red circle? Let
I
me
don't
see.
know.
Okay, so it's not my temp hit points. All right. Okay. I need to math this real quick.
You could just enter it into the circle.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not looking the greatest.
And it's let's see, it was at the bottom. It is it's got about 10 feet left, so it's gonna back off and move up that way a bit, and kind of turn its attention to you, Kardinn.
It's an extra attack.
No, it's just looking at you.
God, it's disgusting.
That was a very good roll from it. I was not expecting it to do 32 damage.
Never again.
Wait a minute. Oh, no. It's supposed to have done... Oh, fuck. Kai, regain 32 HP. I had the damage set too high. I had it set to 8d6, not 4d6.
Oh, that's a problem.
Yeah, so, there. 18 radiant.
All right.
That's better.
Much better.
Like-
Smart, but
It's 46. That's a lot of sixes. And ones. And a 3. What the fuck? Yeah, are you gonna make an attack of opportunity?
oh, I could have right. I believe I had the bow out.
Yeah, you could punch it. Actually,
Nah,
was your
I'll let it
bow
go.
is your bow magic?
No.
No. Okay. I'll just half at 8. So that was 4. Okay. Still lost that leg, but okay. But yeah, that's it's. Are you gonna punch it, or are you just leaving it be?
I'm just gonna leave it be.
Right, it's your turn.
I'm going to. I'm gonna trying to think what I'm gonna do. I will wild shape into
The crocodile.
It's time.
It's crocodile time.
Rocky.
And I don't think I can attack this turn,
No, that's your action.
so I'm just gonna
Approach menacingly.
Menacingly approach.
Menacingly.
And that'll be my turn.
All right, Kai, Kardinn, fuck me. You're
See?
making me
God,
do
what
it.
is up with y'all today? All right. I'm going to shoot him twice with the bow.
All right.
And boom, boom.
Both hit. Roll damage.
All right. That's a lot of damage. 15 plus 12.
All right, you
27.
with both legs, you shoot off 2 more legs.
Very good. Oh, that's right.
It would apply to both hits, so roll it
It would
again.
be both hits?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why Eldritch Blast and Hex is so good, because it's D6 per Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
All right,
And
Larry's turn.
then... Bonus action. Well, I'm going to use Kardinn's bonus action to make him attack.
Okay, yeah. What's Larry's speed?
Larry has a speed of 60 feet fly.
The Guardian is 30 feet up. You're 50 feet. Yeah, you can make it there.
Okay. So we're gonna roll a shred.
13 does not hit. He hits the armor, but his beak cannot scratch it. He's trying to go for the eye, but it doesn't have eyes. Well, it does have an eye, but it's like glass.
I think the last time we were attacking with Larry, you were making like Japanese zero sound effects.
I was what?
Yeah,
I don't recall that.
it's when we were on the mountain. It was either like you were making Stuka sound effects or you were making Japanese zero sound effects every time he did a flyby.
Meow.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not flying by right now, so he's just and then starts attacking. But
Perfect.
yeah, that's his movement and turn. It's the Guardian's turn now. Or do you want Larry to move?
What?
Do you want Larry to move, or
Can he move?
I mean, he probably has like 10 feet left.
He will move. 10 feet up.
10 feet up. Okay, he's still adjacent to the Guardian.
He wouldn't be able to hit him anyways.
No, the Guardian. The Guardian has long legs. We'll also use this to mark off how many legs it has.
It's probably got like a 10 to 15 foot reach.
Perfect.
Yeah, it looks like Larry might be in range of its legs right now. Guardian's turn. It will roll a d6. Does not get its eye shot back. It will, you see it kind of like its legs go in a little bit, and it lets off a siren. Oh.
Well, fuck.
And that's its turn. Kai.
I'm gonna do what crocodiles do. Come
Death
on
roll.
and bite.
That hits. This is non-magical, so 4 damage. And the target is grappled. It's grappled.
And that's really all I can do, so.
Yep, alright. Kardinn.
Alright. Kardinn's gonna just hit him with the bow.
Also, what's a crocodile's What's your dexterity as a Kai? Make your attacks.
As Kai's dex?
Yeah, what's your dex? The 9 does not hit.
14.
13? Okay.
14.
14, okay. Alright, you shoot off another leg.
How many legs does this thing have?
It had 6 total. Right now it only has 2.
Not doing hot.
Nope. Alright, it's the Guardian's turn. It'll roll a d6. It got its eye beam
Larry's
back.
turn.
Kardinn, you're yeah, I'm gonna need you to make a dex save.
It's Larry's turn.
Oh fuck, that's right. Yeah, Larry, did you use your bonus action to command him?
No, that's what I was trying to
I
say.
probably, yeah, I was skipping past it. Yeah, I allow it. Yeah, that's my
Sorry.
fault. I forget Larry exists.
Shred.
That's disappointing. He
He
pecks
moves
again.
back up.
He's clawing at the eye, but it's doing nothing.
All right, now what's Kardinn?
All right, make a DC 15 dex save.
Larry too.
No, just you. Yeah, you take half of 13, which is
6.
yeah, that would be 6. Right?
Wait, am I also making the dex save?
No, it's 10 feet of the point that it chooses, and Kardinn is
okay.
the point, and he's 50 feet up in the air, above the floor of the canyon. You're 30 feet. All right, Kai, it's your turn.
Alrighty. I mean, there's only one thing to do, and that's bite again. So we're gonna bite. And we don't bite.
You have him grappled in your jaw, but you just can't seem to crush it any harder. All
It's
right.
fair, it is metal.
You're not actually quite sure what kind of material its armor is. Seems to be metal, but it's also kind of stone at the same time. Appearing over the cliffside is one of the little scouts that you've seen before. It's 60 feet up. Yeah, so it will scurry down the cliff towards you and fire off a quick shot at you, Kai. And miss. Actually, what's your AC as a croc?
Hold on. 12.
12? Yeah, it misses. Alright, Kardinn.
All right, 2 more hits.
That's an unfortunate no. You, again, plink off its armor.
All right, Larry, you got this, buddy.
Much roll that 20. Nope, 7. Alright, this drone scurries down the hillside. It will dash to get... oh yeah, that would be in range. Goes to about there. This one dashes down into the valley. Gets to about there. And it's Big Boy. Roll a d6. Gets it back again. it's going to fire the Eye Blast at the thing that's been doing the most damage to it. So make another dex save, Kardinn.
Ugh.
That fails. 15 radiant damage.
Brennan's not looking good.
All right, Kai.
Okay. I just gotta check something real quick.
If you must.
No, you may not take a short rest.
No. I'm trying to see what it takes to drop the transformation.
Oh, free action. Actually, I think it's a bonus action. Should say in wild shape.
Yeah, bonus action. Okay. I will bite the big guy one more time.
Okay. That, yeah, you just can't seem to clamp your jaws any harder onto its armor.
Alright, and then I will bonus action revert.
Alright, you
Boop, boop, boop.
become a real boy again.
I'm trying to, that was my action, my bonus action. Yeah, I guess that's, well actually, as long as I don't leave his range. I'm gonna get like over here, and would I be able to see Kardinn from this like bridge?
You could have seen Kardinn where you were.
Oh, okay. I thought he was down on the ground.
No, he's up in the air.
Oh, he's been flying. Okay. So I'm just gonna like come over here.
He's about 20 feet above you, and
Alright, got you.
that distance away.
Alrighty. So yeah, that'll be my turn for now.
Yep. Alright, little guardian. It will scuttle this way. Actually, no, it won't. It'll scuttle this way. And fire off a quick shot at you, Kai.
Alrighty.
What's your AC?
17.
17. Alright, that misses. Alright, Kardinn.
Alright. Gonna hit 2 more at this thing.
Fire away. Sorry, you just keep scratching its armor.
Larry.
Larry's
What a
not getting
fucking
anything,
disappointment.
unfortunately.
What a fucking disappointment.
Alright, Kardinn, you're just in range of this little guy. Shouldn't have rolled initiative. Nope. You hear the as it flies past your head. This little guardian goes to the market, climbs up here, and sees the little bird that's also attacking its master. Or it's not master. It's I don't know the hierarchy for this. One of its allies, so it will fire off a quick shot at the bird.
Miss.
That's miss?
Wait for Larry.
Yeah.
That misses.
What's his AC?
15.
Fuck!
Yeah, I think its AC ends up being the same as yours for the primal beasts.
He has natural armor, which is 50.
It's like 10 plus your proficiency bonus or something.
All I know is that for my level 14 guy I made for your thing, my beast's AC is 18.
Oh yeah, it's 15. Yeah.
Larry lives on.
Right, big guy. D6. Nope. It will
Die.
I need to fix this. There we go. It will multi-attack to a Kai.
First one hits, second one doesn't.
All right, 7 slashing.
Ow.
And Kai, it's your turn.
Alrighty. I'm gonna... I'm going to bonus action.
Rage.
Yeah, I wish. I'm gonna bonus action healing word. Kardinn. That shouldn't have the sneak attack.
Take 2 sneak attack damage.
And then as my action, I'm going to... Trying to think about this.
Tom, do you know what Dylan just did?
He just did the sneak attack, didn't he?
Be healing worded you.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem. Trying to think here. Fuck it. It'll probably be a disadvantage, but I'm gonna frostbite that one over there.
Okay. What's post frostbite?
I think it's ranged. Should be. Hold on.
I think it's a saving throw, actually. Yeah, it's a saving throw. Con save on the drone. It fails. All right, it takes 9 cold damage.
Alrighty. And I'm gonna go back around over here.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Right, little guardian time. Is there any effects that frostbite does?
Hold on.
Because I think it makes it disadvantage on attacks.
Yep, disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes.
All right. It's still trying to hit you. It will scuttle up here. Nope. Kardinn.
Suck it.
Alright. I'm gonna look at this thing. I'm gonna pop 2 arrows into it.
Yeah, those hit. Oh my god. 13 plus 13 is 26.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not looking good. Those arrows sunk straight into its armor, and it's starting to leak this blue fluid. Roll.
Oh, that's right. I need to do one more.
Yeah. It's starting to leak blue fluid, and suddenly those leaks turned into like full on like sprays of blue fluid, and you see the lights kind of go out and it collapses onto the ground.
Hunter's Mark finished it off.
Yep. It was at 4 HP.
Alright. Larry, attack.
All right.
Please hit. Oh my god, it hits.
That just hits, actually. Roll damage.
Yes.
Not magical, so it's 4.
Shit.
Alright, that guardian's dead. This guardian is gonna scuttle up to here and fire off a shot at you, Kardinn, for destroying one of its allies. Nope. Oh my god, these things suck. Alright, big Guardian. Gets its laser back. Still not liking how much damage you've done to it, Kardinn. It's gonna fire off another blast.
Mm.
Take 20 radiant. It's a good
Yeah.
thing Kai healed you.
Yeah, still looking critical.
Yeah, an explosion in the air right next to you, not good for your health. Kai.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm going to cast. It's probably not going to do as much damage as I'd like it to, but I'm going to cast Wither and Bloom.
Ooh. Could you post the actual spell?
Yep. Right there. So it's a 10-foot radius.
Wow, it even affects constructs. That's interesting.
Yep. So I'm gonna. It's just a point, right? A point within range.
Yep. Gotta make
Okay.
con
So,
saves. So
The big boy and the little boy.
big guy, little guy, both make it.
So I think they take half damage.
Yeah, so that would be
4.
4. Okay.
And then I am going to.
You see, like, some of the blue in its eye fade slightly. Seems to be like that liquid.
And then I guess I'll give. I mean, he's the only one in the area. I'll give Larry the opportunity to roll a hit die. Because it's one creature of my choice in the area can spend and roll one of its unspent hit die
I don't
to
think
regain
he's
the hit
taken
points.
any damage. So.
I wasn't. Yeah, I probably could have positioned it better, but. Yeah.
Anyways, that's your turn.
That's my action. I'm going to bonus action cast Shillelagh on my on my beaten stick and move back over here.
Yep. This little guy scuttles down over here and is taking a shot at you, Kai. Finally, it hits. Unless your AC is a lot higher than 21.
No,
4 radiant.
I mean it'd be nice, but no.
And level 5?
I think you could swing it with Battle Master.
Yeah, you probably could. Kardinn.
All right. I'm going to cure wounds myself.
Touching yourself for 6 seconds. Go ahead.
I
It just
I'm going to do this at level 2.
okay.
Not bad. So what? That's 17, 18,
Yeah, it's 17.
17. Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. And for my bonus action, he's going to have Larry attack.
All right, Larry, go ahead. Nope. Little
Can I
Guardian.
take the 11, please?
What?
Can I take the 11, please?
No. You'll take the 11. Larry's getting shot.
That hits.
7 radiant.
Man, he's looking critical.
Big Guardian. Roll a d6. I shouldn't be this lucky, but I am. It's going to make a multi-attack. 2 at Kai. Claw.
Ooh.
25 hits.
12 slashing.
Fuck.
Kai, it's your turn. It's not looking great either. Like, the little scouts are okay, but this big thing is, it's not doing great.
Yeah, I'm gonna, with my action, take a crack at it with the quarterstaff.
Alright, go ahead. Unfortunately, that misses. You bonk it right on its side, and it doesn't seem to do anything. It does make a nice gong sound, though.
Fuck.
Uh,
I guess I'm gonna... Not looking too hot, so I guess I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna healing word myself.
Alright. Whisper sweet nothings into your own ear.
Yep.
Just casting it base
Yeah,
level
so-
or up casting?
Base level.
Alright.
Where is it? Where is it? Right there. Okay.
7, not bad, actually. Almost max.
And that'll be it.
Alright, Little Guardian. Firing off a quick shot at you, Kai. Miss. Kardinn.
All right. I'm just gonna be like, I'll cover you. Get out of there, Larry. And I'm gonna fire two arrows at the big fucker.
Okay. Pew pew. First one just misses. Second one hits.
I thought 17 hit.
18 hits.
All right.
That is... What is that? I can't do math right now.
That's 17.
17 plus
21.
21.
21.
You
Well, not
shot
both
off. It's. You shot off its last 2 legs
Yes.
with 1 arrow.
With 1 arrow.
Don't ask how. You just
Collateral. Collateral.
did. Its movement speed is 0.
How is it looking?
It's springing leaks. A lot of blue goo is leaking out.
So critical.
Yeah.
Perfect. Larry's gonna. You know what? Larry's gonna do it. Larry's gonna go for the attack, even after
Right.
Kardinn.
Watch
tried
Larry
to-
roll a crit success.
Mm.
Oh, my heart breaks. Unfortunately, no.
He can still move though.
Yes. And because of flat by, he doesn't get an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Bye bye. That's it for my turn.
Okay, Little Guardian. It's firing off a blast at you, Kardinn. Just saw what you did. And it misses.
Miss.
Big Guardian is firing a shot here. So Larry and Kai are going to need to make dex saves. That's a fail.
Alright.
That's a success.
Perfect.
Larry might be going unconscious though.
Oh, Larry has to make one too.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
Larry. Oh, were you?
Oh, I rolled Kardinn.
Oh, okay, yeah.
fuck.
Roll Larry. Unfortunately, that's a fail. So Larry
He gets,
takes 17 damage.
I get to add my proficiency bonus to any ability check.
What's your
saving throw.
proficiency bonus?
3.
Yeah, he makes it. So he takes half as much, which would be 8.
He's what? He took 7 damage before.
Yes.
So 7. Okay, he's like critical.
His feathers are singed. So is Kai. Kai is not looking good. Oh my god. Kai.
It's coming back.
The Croc's coming back.
Why do you do that?
Because the image that I sent for it, set for it, not the one that actually pops up, is the Fire Gator Thursday thing, where it literally just plays that music. It goes,
Love that.
All right. That's your turn.
yeah, that's my turn.
Little Guardian is taking a shot at the Croc because it can't reach Kardinn. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
6
Hold on.
radiant.
That was a
I
me?
am still
Not the
crocodile.
Croc
Oh, a crocky. All right.
or alligator, whatever it is.
Is it alligator or crocodile Thursday?
Crocodile rock.
I don't know. Kardinn.
All right. Here we go. The finishing blow.
I thought the 13 until posted was your attack. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, I'm sorry, it's an alligator, not a crocodile.
Oh.
Well, the first one hits, roll damage. Yeah, that finishes it off.
Damn.
It, yeah, you're gonna have to roll again for the second one because it would be on a different AC. Dylan, how would you do that?
Hold on. So,
The first attack killed.
Banana.
I mean, I usually favor you guys, so I mean,
Yeah, you can choose another target to shoot at,
Alright.
as long as it's Larry. But yeah,
because when he rolled both of those, did you say to him after the first roll, hold on, roll the damage?
I was
let's see
about
if
to
that
say
kills
it, but
him?
he quickly spammed it.
Yeah, so if you didn't get it off, just let him do it. That's
Yeah.
usually how I do it. It's like if I didn't say it fast enough, it's my bad.
Yeah, Tom, slow the fuck down.
So.
Okay.
It's all your fault.
What's up, Dengue?
Okay, no, not right now, dude. Yeah, you fire your arrow. It goes right into the eye of the Guardian. It cracks through the layers of glass, and it goes completely inside its head and just kind of rattles around, and you hear it go sploosh, and more liquid just starts kind of flowing out of the cracks that it has, and it just kind of collapses and the lights fade. You're targeting this one. Roll damage for that. Fucking hell.
Oh
Roll
God.
double hex mark. Hex mark.
Oh,
Hunter's
right.
mark. Yeah, I'm
Hunter's
pretty
mark
sure
on
that's a one shot. These things only have 30 HP. Yeah, you it's dead. You fire off an arrow, it goes again right into its eye, it cracks through the layers of glass, and it collapses dead. That one was looking fine just a minute ago.
Not anymore.
Alright, that Guardian is dead. Big Guardian is dead. Crocodile.
It's Gator. It's Fire Gator Thursday. Okay. My speed is.
This would be difficult terrain because it's in the way.
Grr.
Although you do have a climbing speed because of athletic. You can...
just a gator climbing the wall with its claws hooked in. It's just going.
I'm so cursed.
That's actually terrifying. Yeah, you know what? He will. He's gonna climb around and get to about here.
Yep. Okay.
Actually, it'd be more like right here, but yeah. I'm rapidly approaching the last one. It's going to die.
That's your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Well, you could have dashed too to get right up to it.
Oh, you know what? Actually, yeah, since I'm not using my action for anything else, I'm gonna get right up on him then.
You hear it go. Weep, 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 weep. And it will attempt to back off. Let's make a attack of opportunity if you so choose.
Oh yeah, it's getting bit. It's time. It's not time.
No, that you just managed to barely get one of its claws on its foot, but nope, you can't quite grab it.
I tried to, but I couldn't.
That misses. Kardinn.
You fool!
Alright. I'm just gonna do a 360 no scope. And you're gonna hit him once. Boom.
That hits.
Okay, and twice.
That misses.
Just gonna 360 no scope him real quick, alright, buddy?
Alright, and then Larry is going to fly over to him. Can he make it?
Does he have 60 feet of fly speed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Dylan.
Perfect. He's going to attack. Oh!
Roll damage.
Did he kill him?
To be honest, it has 10 HP left.
Jesus
Roll
Christ.
a D2. And on a 2, he kills it. On a 1, he doesn't.
1d2, got you.
I hated every bit of that.
So did I.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, it has 1 HP left. Sick as fuck though. It's fucked. It can't move. It like you hear it kind of like almost like it's R2D2 crying.
Is it trying to surrender?
You know, it looks like it's still trying to fight, but like it's if it could suffer, it's suffering. The sentience of these things is unknown. Kai. Mr.
Oh, yep.
Gator.
Gator.
Okay. Very good. Alrighty, I'm going to and I'm going to try my damnedest to bite.
Its AC is 15.
Fuck. I bonus action. Actually, no, I don't.
Bonus action, bite.
I have 3 HP. I'm not reverting back.
Yeah, exactly. No.
All right. It's gonna disadvantage shoot Larry because it did so much damage to it. No. It's barely holding itself up right now. One of its legs have actually given out. Kardinn.
Die.
That hits. Full damage. Overkill.
Overkill.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, it's dead. In fact, the arrow just nicks its armor, and that seems to be the last little bit of damage it needs, and it just collapses dead. Looks like Larry did most of it in. It's just that last arrow. It lost the will to live with that last arrow.
Lost
And
the will to
that's all the Guardians dead. Silence through the canyon. The liquid is starting to slow out of this one and this one. This one didn't really lose any liquid. The arrow just went straight through its eye. But it actually it starts sliding off into the ravine and falls down 30 feet.
Oh God. See if it has any treasure.
Kai, you remember distinctly that these things they're just automated defense drones. They don't carry anything.
Yeah, he'll revert back to dwarf form, and whoop whoop, just kind of like look over in the direction of Kardinn and just go, yeah, I don't think these things have anything of value on them, so like we could just go. Pretty sure the stone guys will be able to move their bodies no problem. And then he'll just walk over to the big one and kind of like climb up on it and see if he could kind of like, I guess, like rip something off as a trophy to prove that he killed it, or prove that the both of them killed it.
There isn't really anything on its actual body. The leg sections would work. There's actually a bit that could, if you were to work it right, you could fashion it into like some sort of flail.
Huh. If it's not too heavy, he'll take
It's
that.
not heavy. It's actually rather light.
Weird.
It's a
Yeah,
weird construction.
Yeah, it's like it's metal but also stone but light. It's fucking all right. So yeah, he'll take it and just be like, you want to head back?
Yeah, let's go back. We've been out here long enough.
You say it 3 HP.
Yeah.
How much does Larry have?
He has 3 HP.
Oh man, that thing kept rolling 5s and 6s. Oh, I was doing my best not to hold back, but I was getting nervous
That's fair.
that I might have overdid that a bit.
I
You
mean,
definitely
it's
could
not.
have TPK'd us.
Yeah, it's not like I wound up like Gabriel, but it could have been dangerous.
That was very much a deadly encounter.
Yeah, with the Thunderbirds. Well, it had been a while since you guys had a deadly encounter. The last time we had a
Frog
deadly encounter,
balls.
Walter died, so I was like, fuck it.
You're gonna throw another one at us?
What, another Thunderbird
No, another deadly encounter.
in the future?
My man's got so upset that we killed the thunder so quick. He's like, nah, here's a second one.
I think the second one was planned from the beginning.
The second one was planned from the beginning. I did not expect you to rip through it though, because it was a CR7 that I beefed up. And I'm gonna be real. Yeah, Ed usually gets big, and then like he like walks in, grapples, fucks him up. That's the usual combo. but with how precariously placed the nest was, I thought that Ed would be like, "Me big, that's gonna break." But he's like, "Nah," and then he just walked over and did it anyway. I'm gonna be real though. If Jarvis had hit the nest one more time, it would have fallen. Not the whole thing, but a good section of it would have fallen, and Ed would have been in danger.
Why was Jarvis hitting the nest?
Because his little fucking
Halfring
drone
kept
kept
missing.
missing.
Yeah, the clockwork dragon thing, Halfring kept missing its force range shots, and they kept slamming in. And even without him doing the damage, like I didn't have him roll for the damage on that, but those attacks of his, they usually do like 10, 15 damage, like on average. So the nest was not looking well.
So I still don't know like any of their fucking names.
What do you mean?
Like all of his fucking familiars.
Pip
And like
is the homunculus, the little spider thing with the eye. Helfreen is the clockwork dragon thing, and then Zeus is the dog. The only reason why it's easy for me to remember is because the picture that he set for Zeus is Dark Beast Parl from Bloodborne, and it's a giant fucking dog thing that's covered in lightning. So like Zeus makes sense. It's like a lightning dog Zeus. Uh, I don't know. Helfreen, I forget what he said it means, but like it tracks with a little robot dragon. And then I mean Pip's the outlier, and Pip sounds like the name I'd give to a small, tiny little child I'd like to kick. So I mean, like, there you go.
Hmm.
I mean, it's not really expected of you guys as players to even give enough of a fuck to remember the name of his companions. I mean, like, Zeus is one thing, but the other two, who gives a shit, you know?
I don't even like remember Zeus, if I'm being honest.
Well,
Like I know he like looks through them to like spy on us.
well, he does it mostly for, like, tracking and stuff, but, yeah. Uh, Kai will eventually make his way over to the Druid Forge with Kardinn.
All right, yeah, you look back. Good thing he gave you that. Gave you the thing, the the hero's feast beforehand.
Yeah, that extra HP definitely saved me.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, as you're actually coming up here towards the gate, the squirrel
My
sees
bad.
you and just like goes like, it seems like the squirrel's like shocked and like takes off running into the grove, chittering away. And then as you're still walking up, you hear like a bunch of people running up to you. A few dwarves, a Dow Genasi, few humans, an elf or two, mostly dwarves and Earth Genasi, though. And Archdruid Galmore is approaching too, rapidly, in that creepy glide he does.
Rapidly approaching, just.
Sorry.
Hmm.
Oh, oh goodness! You've looked very injured.
I've had worse. And he just like spits some blood on the floor. Um, we have defeated the enemy, and then he'll like hold up the limb.
Ah, fantastic. That's great. Here, you look like you're about to bleed out. He's going to cast Cure Wounds at 8th level on you, which would be
Oh boy.
8d6 plus his spellcasting modifier.
Yep.
You get 30 HP back. And he'll cast Cure Wounds at 5th level on you, Kardinn.
Very good.
And then he'll do one at 2nd level for Larry.
Larry,
Very good.
Larry the bird.
Come inside to my hut, and we'll talk.
It's
Yeah, there were some druid kids like asking you like how cool it was and like like you must be so brave and was it scary and stuff like that. But like some of the older ones are like trying to like shuffle the kids away so they're not crowding you.
It was like a giant robot, like a spider. It was like click 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 clack, and then like I bit it when I was a gator and heard it, and then Kardinn shot like a lot of arrows into it, and it was hard. I almost got hurt really bad. I did. And Kardinn too, and we almost had Larry fall unconscious.
You hear
Trying
like
to
one of the
avoid
kids like,
saying
"You turned
death.
into a gator like this," and the kid wild shapes into a crocodile.
Ah! Yeah, totally. I could do that.
And
I'm
kind of the gator like smiles and is like, "Yeah,"
big toothy grin. Oh no.
and does like a head nod. It's like, "Yeah." But yeah, you're ushered into the archdruid's home,
Yeah.
and he gestures for you to take a seat.
Are we in the principal's office?
Yeah.
What?
You're being suspended.
Fuck.
Oh, what the hell that is? I don't know. But actually, let me describe the room. It's all made of stone. Surprisingly, unsurprisingly,
surprise.
the furniture's stone. The everything's stone. Just different kinds of stone and like worked in different ways. There is like some normal humanoid chairs that have some cushioning for like people who don't like to live on stone. But everything is also everything that's not everything made of stone is made for like someone who's larger than you because he is larger than you. It yeah, it goes off to the to a kitchen and seems to like be preparing some tea or something, and asks you, so you defeated it, I take it. Seeing as
Yeah.
you have its leg.
Yes.
Excellent, excellent. We're very grateful. We'll be able to go in and clear the rubble now.
Awesome. Yeah, there was like the big one, and then a couple of little ones showed up, and
Little ones.
oh yeah, it like what did it do again? It like went like beep boop beep 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 boop, 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 and then like a bunch of little ones showed up.
Never seen a little one. What the? Never even seen that thing before. I don't know what that was.
I thought it sounded familiar, and then when I saw it again, I remembered I saw those beneath Midwall in the excavation site.
We actually seem to have broken into a passage um, that that thing came out of in one of our mines. Um, the earth is weird here. It's the deeper we dig, the stranger it gets. After we dug a certain depth from a tunnel, um, we started finding entombed fungus, and the the stone changed, um, like shifted very quickly into a different kind of stone. It went from more of a sedimentary into metamorphic, if you know what I'm talking about.
Nah, like not at all.
Water rock to hard pressure rock.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. I know some water rocks at the bottom of the sea. Sometimes they're crabs, but yeah.
Limestone. Limestone would be a rock that is would be sedimentary or water. They form with water.
Oh, all right, all right.
They're not made
all
out of
right.
water.
Got you, got you.
But yes, that we thought that was just normal. Well, not normal. It's weird, but was not expecting it. It definitely was not like that from where I come from. I come from a place not here. I accidentally fell through a portal and I ended up trapped here in Haldrum, and I've been here ever since for about 70 years or so.
Oh man, the tearing of the weave must have gotten you. Joking. The reckoning. But
Oh, I come from I don't know if it's connected to this place or not, but I come from a place called the Plane of Earth. Uh, and it's a elemental plane. It's where Earth is at its strongest, if that makes sense. There's other elemental planes: one of fire, one of water, one of air. But
okay.
yeah, these are foreign concepts to you guys. This sounds crazy.
Did you find any like tablets when you dug down to the weird place?
Oh, we did. Yes, we did. We actually he knocks on the wall a bit, and you see like a kind of like a it's like a squirrel, but it seems to be made out of rock. It like you thought it was like some kind of like art piece, and then like it comes alive and it looks at him, and then he kind of says something in Terran, which actually, Kardinn, you understand barely because it's a different dialect of Primordial, which you know, Orin.
Right.
He says, go ask one of the others to bring a tablet here from the storage. And the squirrel chitters back and sinks into the wall and disappears. And he turns back to you. He's like, all right, my little friend will go and find get someone to bring the tablet over, so you can have a look at it if you so wish. You seemed interested in that way, but
Yeah, I'd appreciate being able to look at it.
So you've encountered this kind of machine before?
Yeah, so in okay, so the island is
Letty. Protectorate of Letty is its full title,
Right.
but it's just Letty.
So in Letty, if you know where Midwall is, we were at like a dig site into the Midwall, and um, well, it was further south of the town city of Midwall itself,
City, yeah.
and so we delved down, myself and three other traveling companions of mine who aren't with me anymore,
My
and
condolences.
oh no, they're not dead.
Oh,
I,
never
I
mind.
don't think. Reggie looked really sick, so he might be. But the lady and I want to say it was a slime. So he might have been from one of those
A
elemental
plasmoid?
who's it's. Kind of look like a water blob, so sure.
I've only seen one of those, and that was back before I was here. They come from a place known as the Astral Sea. But,
Ah, I wonder if they spoke to any crabs there.
oh, it's not an well, it is an ocean of sorts, but it's not a water ocean. Um, he kind of like gestures up, it's think of it like the sky. It's an ocean among the stars, but
Ah,
also it's in between planes, which is a foreign concept here. How to
yeah, I don't get that.
how to describe it? It's So there's this plane, which I will refer to as the material plane, and then just where you can't see it, you can't touch it, but it's right here, is the Feywilds and the Shadowfell, which are mirror versions of this material plane. Feywilds being more chaotic, Shadowfell being a dark, corrupted version. Um, Feywild, lots of fey creatures come from there. Shadowfell, um, dark, um, dark creatures. Uh, I'm not too familiar with it, honestly. Try to avoid as best I can. I used to travel a lot of the inner planes a lot, just cruising through the earth. Outside of those three, the material plane, the Shadowfell, and the Feywilds, is the four elemental planes, which are all polar opposites. Earth is opposed to air, water opposed to fire.
Okay. Um. Well, yeah. So,
And you could
um.
travel there with spells, but those don't seem to work anymore. So either they don't exist here, or something's preventing me from traveling there.
So at first, Kardinn kind of thought, God damn, I keep doing this, and Kai kind of thought that he was like a little crazy. But then when we started talking about like the astral sea and stuff, I did end up seeing like the visions from the tablet of like the purple
A
people and the
lot
stars, right?
of the stuff we talked about with the Astral Sea was very familiar, seeing through the tablets and even the dreams you've had.
Right. Yeah. So he'll just okay. So we were down there, right, with the other people, and we fought some of those spiders, and we found a room with the tablets, and I touched one of them, and I saw these uh, purple dudes, and I felt like the purple dudes were my friends, like family, and they had a ship that they sailed through the stars, but they were always kind of getting chased by these like green elves, and those guys are dicks. And yeah, and I guess they used to maybe I don't know if I was told this part or not. So, but he's gonna say I think they used to like live under the wall, maybe.
I've in my time, I'm ancient, of course. I'm Brock. I live forever, basically. I don't know how long I've been alive. I've been a long millennia at this point. But
Do rocks have blood?
no, no, I
Ah,
don't bleed. It seems to be some sort of elemental energy that is part of my life force. Um, but in my time, I have heard some tales of these things called illithids. Um, by chance, you didn't see them consuming the minds of people, did you?
I don't think I did.
You did. You had a dream about it. It was rather
Oh,
delicious.
oh yeah. I put my tentacles around somebody's dome, and then I started slurping, and it was yummy.
Yes, that's yes, that definitely is illithid. About the ship though, I don't understand. Um, I've never seen one. That's probably is even before my time. I've heard something about it called the Nautiloid, but
The Naglfar.
and then as he's kind of like muttering to himself, like trying to piece together some things, you hear a knock at the door, and he's like, "Well, come in," and The door opens and Earth Genasi comes in with a couple tablets. He's like, here you go, sir. He's like, don't give this to me, give this to him. Justice to you. The Earth Genasi then passes it over to you.
I will touch.
You touch one, okay. Make a wisdom saving throw. All right. At first, it almost seems like it's going to be like the first time you touched it. Like you're just going to be swept up in everything. But then you feel like a stirring in your head. Like a understanding. And you're able to actually more sift through it rather than being thrown through the information on the tablet or in the tablet, however it's done. And you have access to the information that's in it.
Oh wow. So like what more do I learn? Like do I actually like learn like
It's right now it's like you're looking at Google search.
okay, so I want to know more about the green elves.
Green elves. So you close your eyes, like kind of. It feels like your eyes are closed, but in fact your eyes are wide open, but they've glazed over, and they're actually kind of doing that REM eye movement. I say REM eye movement, even though REM is rapid eye movement.
Yeah, so like they're rolled up back into my head, but my eyes are open, and then like
They're not
the
back
white
up into your
orbs
head. They're
are-
pointing forward, but they're moving back and forth really quick.
Rapid eye movement.
Yep.
rapid eye movement.
Like
eye
ATM
movement,
machine.
I love it. Yeah, I love ATM machines, bro. Automatic transaction machine.
And yeah, you're suddenly just all this history starts flying by you, and then you stop, and you understand Gith, slaves to the Illithid Empire. One day they rebelled and drove and shattered the Empire. Illithids had to scatter across the multiverse. And
They shattered the Imperium of Illithids.
And at some point there was a schism between different factions with the Gith. They split into Githyanki and Githzerai. And this particular group of Illithids was being chased by a very bloodthirsty pack of Githyanki, and they ended up crashing on a planet unknown to them at the time. And they wound up inside deep underground. And they built fortresses, they built tunnels underground in this massive cavern. And then at one point it stops. Doesn't mention Githyanki at all after that point, but it also doesn't mention what happens next.
Huh. Could I use the tablet to, I guess, like, perceive other locations where, like, I guess these fortresses were built besides Midwall?
You kind of like do a zoom out of like a weird. How to describe it? It's like you're looking at the map of Haldrum, but it's strange. It's
It's like Game of Thrones. I could like zoom around to different locations and see the specificities of them.
Yeah,
but like in the past.
Yes, but not exactly. Like it looks like Haldrum, but the landscape is different. It's more scarred. It's dark. It's
It's like
you
arid and devoid of life.
essentially you think it's probably about a bit before. It's probably before the time that the Elder Gods saved Haldrum.
Would I be able to like make the connection that perhaps these were the beings that the Elder Gods like saved us from?
You could make that inference, yes.
Huh. Um. Interesting.
But what you sense, there was different colonies of illithids here. Midwall, Slither Springs, um, in Oxcalith Sands, Free City of Ravamira, Elder Island, um, the capital of the United Kingdoms, Dwarven Kingdoms of Manhestia, um, and lots of tiny outposts that are just in the middle of nowhere everywhere.
Huh. So I guess the last thing that he's gonna like try and find information on would be logically, since he's a guy that likes the sea and he knows of the Lobster King, he's going to try and see if these octopus people have like an octopus king.
You look for a leader of these illithids, and there isn't really one leader. You're going through, and there seems to be individual leaders of colonies, but it's a single massive brain floating in a jar, and you understand it's the Elder Brain.
Huh.
But beyond that, there doesn't seem to be like a united leader to the illithids anymore. Not since the Gith rebelled.
Would I with like based on like the save like how much would I be able to figure anything else
The
out?
save was more you being able to control it.
Is there anything in there, or does it just end like the same way as it did the first time, where it shows like maybe perhaps the arrival of the Elder Gods?
So you start looking towards the end of everything, of the history in these tablets, and you get to a point where you find some things that seem to be logs, like daily logs. They detail like livestock seems to be increasing, which is good. And then you understand that livestock means people.
Oh boy.
Because they gotta feed. They haven't had any incursions from Githyanki for quite a while. There was a few Githzerai that managed to wind up where they were, but they managed to defeat them and capture some for slaves. And one day, in this kind of barren Haldrum, a entity appears at Elder Island, which seems to be where their capital citadel was. Actually, yeah, Midwall. Can you see my arrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Midwall citadel was actually about that big.
Oh wow.
And the kind of like the spire peak was here on Elder Island.
Perfect.
And an entity arrived at kind of where the Elder Brain was kept in the spire, and you're not too sure because the information starts becoming fragmented as it progresses further. This one entity that now that you've sifted through the information a bit more, you understand is likely um, uh, El, Eldrith, or not Eldrith,
Eldath.
Eldath. That's it. It's likely Eldath, and then the four other gods start appearing as well, and the systematic destruction of the Illithid's colony here happens over the course of a few years, and then nothing, at least for a little bit. You look further and you actually find something a bit more recent. You see some security logs for this particular facility where Slither Springs is. Something about a wall breach and dispatching guardians to deal with it. That seems to have been about a couple weeks ago. But that seems to be more of an automated response. But on a separate piece of information, there seems to be some, not alert, but like a ping, like not a distress beacon, but like a call for if anyone's out there, basically, from part of the wall and mid-wall. And that doesn't seem to be automated. You're actually looking through the logs in more detail. You actually notice about the time that you went into the dig site that there was a automated defense registered in the mid-wall dig site. Or at least what would be the mid-wall dig site in their information. And you actually see that there's been a few of those activated throughout Haldrum over the past 100 years or so.
Huh.
There actually was. Do you look more into the automated logs?
Sure.
All right, you dig a little bit deeper and you find that there's a weird cutoff. There's some automated logs way back then when there is still the Illithid colony, and then the information becomes corrupted for a time. And then once it starts becoming uncorrupted, you start like, okay, so now about 150 years out, 120, 110, 105, 100 years, 99 years, that's when you start seeing the occasional automated defense trigger.
Weird. I guess after that he would just kind of like try and come away from it.
As you do, you feel something kind of grab your mind for a second. And it's like you hear in a language that you don't understand but makes perfect sense to you. You understand us. Do not reveal us. And then it's gone. Let's go. And you come out of the tablet.
Whoa, that was wild. That was even trippier than last time.
It's only been like 30 seconds for everyone else. That was probably like a good half hour for you, though.
So he'll let them know some of what he saw, but he'll kind of, in front of the Archdruid, he'll just say how, just a little bit more about like he knows now Illithids, Mind Flayers, like whatever. He'll say how the Illithids, like they flew the ship and then they crashed and they used to live here, but he thinks that when the Elder Gods like saved Heldrum, they liberated the populace from the Illithids, and that was like what allowed life to come back to this place. And he's like, as far as he could tell, they're all dead now.
Make a deception check at super advantage.
Yo, super advantage?
Yeah, roll.
Hold on, I got
roll
you.
free. Take the highest.
Super duper advantage.
Hold on. I get the one more. Hold on. All right, I'll take the 16. Oh no!
Why
What
do
is
I
with
keep
you and
rolling
natural
nat
20s
20s?
Yeah, that's.
He kind of, if he could squint his eyes, doesn't seem to have eyes, but if he could, he would. You kind of get you perceive that off of him, like his body language just kind of adjusts. He senses that you're not lying per se, but you're
You're
holding
telling the
something
truth, though.
back.
Mm.
It's a lie of omission, basically.
Yeah, he'll say after that, like, it seems that all those spiders are guardians, and they're like automated to attack anyone that finds like the homes, like the old homes. It's just like a remnant. So, I mean, you guys could keep digging, but just be careful.
Oh, his whole demeanor changes now that you've kind of like distracted him with that. Oh, that makes sense. We probably could do an underground excavation of the whole facility in this area. Kind of get a good gauge before we do another breach. We probably could hire some adventurers from the guild to help defend. Probably could, with the amount of minerals you pull out of the mines, you probably could afford to splurge on 3 kobolds and a kenku.
I
And
know
you,
those
of course,
guys.
if you. Well, I hear they're quite famous these days.
No, I mean, like, me and my buddy Reggie were the ones that actually like discovered them. It was after the Midwall dig, and then we got them jobs at the Adventurers Guild. So like they're good friends of ours. Well, mine. They don't know Kardinn really.
How virtuous of you! It's quite a good thing you did. Usually, particularly in Letty, there's some disdain to monstrous folk such as kobolds and a little bit of a kenku, but not really. It's yeah, it's one reason why I've never really strayed too close to Midwall, although I would like to investigate the ruins myself.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's what they're doing over at Midwall, so it's not a bad idea. You guys, kind of following suit. And do you plan on digging like again soon, or is it going to take you some time before you set up?
Well, we're still healing some of our wounds. We are devising a plan. Like I said, we'll probably excavate the area around the facility first. Dig underground, of course. We're not going to strip mine the whole area just to unveil it. And then once we do that, probably hire some adventurers from the Adventuring Guild and go in, clear it, and
All right.
investigate. That probably will be a couple of years from now, at least. But I've got.
Oh, all right.
We all got.
Yeah, I thought you meant like within the next few weeks, because like
goodness,
I think
no.
Kardinn might have like another date or something coming up.
Oh no, we'd have to book in advance for 3 kobolds and a kenku.
So would I.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to get 3 kobolds to the Kenku so soon. We'd have to put in a reservation for a later date.
Wow, they're really doing well for themselves.
I love just memeing that they're so famous. It's so hilarious to me.
Yeah, it is pretty funny. And it's like Kardinn's not even like trying to. I'm sorry, not, God, fuck! I keep doing it. Kai's not even like.
Jealous? You're just like,
Yeah,
good for them.
yeah, like it's like good for them. It's like those are our friends. Like we actually know those people. I'm just waiting for one person to be like, "There's no way you know them," and it's like, what? Cheap, cheap, Mally, Tally, and Bally, and then they're like, "Wait, what?" Yeah, I know all of them.
And then you find out that Mally actually died and they replaced him with another kobold.
Oh my god, I'd cry. I'd actually cry. I'd be fucking livid.
They actually changed their name to 2 kobolds in a Kenku. They had a breakup at one point.
Oh no.
There's now 1 kobold and a goblin.
Oh, what's the goblin's name?
Um, chicken pox.
No, don't you dare. Dude, don't you fucking dare. Nah, I'm waiting for the day. I want to be a player in a campaign, and I want 2 of my friends to agree with me that we're all gonna go goblins. The class does not matter. Just that we're all goblins. We're all brothers, and our names are Pierce, Slash, and Bludge, and we stack attack to fight our enemies.
With each using a different weapon type, like one using bludgeoning, one using slashing, one using piercing.
Yep. Yep. And like the names would be spelled ridiculously. Like it would be Pierce, but it would be spelled like that.
That's interesting.
But I actually made a goblin like that once. His name was Pierce. He was a Gloomstalker Ranger, but I only got to play him for like 1 session. I ended up dropping the campaign because they had like British hours and it wasn't working for me.
British.
Ish.
Yeah, but I put like the little like Anyo over the A and then like the little comma over the E and the 2 dots over the I to make it look as unique as possible. And then he was like, the DM was like, "How do you pronounce that?" I'm like, "Pierce." But yeah, it would just be 3 goblins.
Anyways, that probably would be a good place to end it.
Okay.
Good session.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
I would I would stick around for a little bit more.